Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jag Lane. Welcome back to the channel. So a lot of people have been theorizing online ever since the rumor came out that Amy Pascal is heading the Bond franchise. If it's not a rumor, let me know. I believe it is, but a lot of people have been suggesting this man play Bond, and I'm fine with it. You know, I'm fine with him playing Bond. But there's a couple of things that people are going to nitpick at, and it's going to be he's too short at 5'6", or he has dark brown eyes, which I didn't realise until I got done making this video, and I was like, maybe I should talk about that, because that's going to be a big thing as well. Because Bond, the description of Bond is the description of the book is a slim build, blue-grey eyes, and a scar on his right cheek. That's, you know, and he weighs 76 kilos, he's 6 foot tall. I think we're going to nitpick over the height and maybe the eye colour. But that's fine, just get him, you know, some eye colour, you know, the changing the eye, like contacts, the change their eye colour. Do that, that's fine. Height you can't really do much of, but hey, they cast Tom Cruise as Jack Reacher. Amazon didn't, mind you, but Paramount did. So I mean, anything's possible, to be honest. But a lot of people are for this. It's funny how everything seems to be moving towards Tom Holland being the new Bond. It's like Hollywood is waiting for him to turn 30. A Reddit user said. She then replies with, sorry, but with Amy Pascal at the helm, it's definitely a possibility. Then someone else replied, maybe a new take on 007, fresh with his license to kill, perhaps even fresher than Craig's, plus his youth now means he won't be an old man Bond for a while. I think that's the thing. You do 5 films, 10 years with him, perfect. But then he'll be 38 or 39. That's your normal casting age for Bond. So you keep him for another 10 years if he wants to do it. If he goes, nah, I want to leave, you keep his storyline going, just replace the actor. I think what we're going to find is in the coming months we're going to get announcements. And I think here's where I'm at with Holland, right? Holland gets cast tomorrow. I'm over the moon. I'm not going to be nitpicking him. I'm not going to be doing them Rachel, like the Rachel Zegler videos I've been doing, where I just don't like the personality of the person or the way that she is accommodated herself for movies. I won't be doing that because of his height or eye colour. What I will be doing is looking at his past films going, was he a good choice? The only issue other people have been saying, one of the other issues is, he's the face of 2 franchises. Yes, technically speaking, because Uncharted is getting a sequel, but he's the face of Spider-Man, which I think he might be stepping away from after this movie, because I honestly do believe Andrew Garfield will take over the role. But like how? Multiverse people. Unless they do a reboot, then you just completely then Holland can go, wee, I'm stepping away. Which, if he doesn't want to step away, he won't. But if he goes, actually, I could do Bond for 15, 20 years and get some decent money and know I'm going to be, you know. So, maybe that'll happen. Amy Pascal leading it, anything could happen. The thing that I think I'm most intrigued about, and the reason why I think I'm more for Holland doing it, is Tom Holland has a lot of fans from the Spider-Man films. You know, these Spider-Man films make money because he's in them. Then you're like, well, other movies he's been in hasn't made money. Tom Holland's a phenomenal actor. You know, he's Cherry, which I loved so much. Crowded Room still not checked out, but I would, you know, I cannot wait to watch that. I keep meaning to watch it. I know it released in like 2023, but I just haven't got around to it. More so because when it was on my radar, I couldn't get it, and then when it wasn't, and I could get it, it sort of blipped out, and it was like, oh, okay. But no, I think he's a phenomenal actor. The only thing I want to know, and this is kind of where the video ends, shorter video for this. Do you think, forget the brown eyes for a second, do you think he has the look of a cold, stone-blooded killer? Because Bond has to have the stone-cold-blooded killer look, the charm, the charisma, and that raw emotion of, if he was to kill someone, he wouldn't care. Now, I guess, you can sort of craft that in your character, but I'd be interested to see what you guys think. Do you guys want Tom Holland to be Bond? That's another big question. I've seen a lot of people go, yes, I'm up for this. Other people go, no, you can't do this. Or are you like me? If it happens, great. If it doesn't, great. If we can get someone who can play the role good, I'm happy. I think Amazon will be very nitpicky on who they pick, so I can't see Tom Holland playing Bond. But with Amy Pascal, they may be like, you know what, we trust you. Let's do it. Because if Tom Holland's Bond, are we saying that the movie gets to be a $1 billion film? No, not necessarily. But it could eventually, his movies could eventually get there, if they're good. Amazon have a lot riding on this and they know it. Also, the one thing I just want to point out is if the movie releases in 2027, his third Bond film will release for Bond's 70th anniversary. No, it wouldn't. It'd be the 71st. Unless they make it release for the 70th. So, because I'm going every 2 years, 2027 to 2029, 29 to 2031, and then 2031 to 2033. Unless you could easily do. No, sorry, that'd be his fourth film. But you could easily do it, delay it by a year, to do something for the 70th, I'm sure. Or maybe they would go actually for the 75th. I don't know. Because I feel like Holland, if he was Bond, would hit that milestone of Bond 75 or Bond 70. Like, he'd definitely hit the 70, because he'd only be on his third film by the time the third film would be out. But I think, if he was to hit 75, you could get that whole Bond mania, like the 50th anniversary, where Skyfall released. You could recreate Skyfall's effect, really. And you can make it the biggest movie yet. Who knows? But that's where I'm sort of leaving the video. Do you guys think that Tom Holland being Bond is a good idea? Are you like me in the middle? Happens. If it don't, whatever. And what do you guys want to see from the future of 007? Let me know in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video. Turn on the notifications. Hit the subscribe button. And talking about being near 30, I am nearly near 130 subs. So with all your guys' help, I'll be able to hit that hopefully by the end of this week. So, as always, stay cinematic. See you later. Goodbye for now.